Hi there, and welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat, and we are live. So, welcome back to Boxing Media Hub. Me and Mr. Neutral are here, and we are here for this one. It's sweet Caroline Dubois versus Bo Mi Re Shin. She is her mandatory challenger for Dubois' WBC lightweight world title. Let's see what happens in the action, mate. I'm buzzing for this one. How are you seeing things here, Mr. Neutral? You excited for this one?
I am. I'm a big Caroline Dubois fan, as Daniel as well. Great boxing family, um, and with Team McGregor in her side, she's a machine for me. The real proper knockout merchant of women's boxing right now on a day, and she's dangerous.
We've seen what she did with Jessica Kamara, didn't we? I know it was a draw in the end, but my God, she was smashing that girl to pieces, wasn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. And, fair play to the girl for not going down, but she's a 50-1 on shot here to take this fight.
Ain't that mad for a mandatory challenger?
Yeah, for a
Mando. She's a Mando, and yet she's 50-1 against. That's crazy, man.
Absolutely. I'm not expecting this to go the distance, but you never know. Caroline could have an off night.
Depends which Caroline turns up, which sweet Caroline turns up, or not so sweet Caroline, as the case may be. But we all know Caroline Dubois is the real deal so far. You know, everyone has off nights, everyone has bad nights. Caroline Dubois so far has been pretty flawless. I expect her to put on a bit of a show here. Bo Mi Re Shin, though, is nobody's mug. She's a tough girl, you know what I mean? She was last out, but it's Chombakala Talashi, where she won by UD. She's only lost to Delphine Pursoon, wasn't it? Pursoon, wasn't it? Delphine Pursoon, I believe she lost to. Who's a very, very tough operator, and she lost one before that.
She's very experienced, 35.
Tran Win Hu, that was it, the Chinese lady. That's the only other person she's lost to.
But for me, her standard of resume is no better. Well, probably a tiny bit better in Pursoon than what Dubois faced, but I don't know. Korean boxing's at a very, very lower level. Let's see how she comes up. Stepping up for a mandatory world title level of, in Caroline Dubois, 11 fights, 10 wins, 5 knockouts, and one
draw, which we're not calling it a draw because it was never a draw. She had smashed Jessica Kamara all around that ring, and it was about to be stopped. If they'd have looked at the left eye, they'd have stopped it on that, which was from punches. They stopped it because of the head clash on the right eye, which is bullshit. You know what I mean? The girl was took, she was down, it was over. It was a bit of a bad job, that one. I think they done Caroline harsh there to put that draw on her resume. But she stood like a beast, stood like a warrior. She didn't let it bother her. And here she is, proud as punch to be defending that WBC lightweight title. Let's see what happens here, mate. This is going to be a good fight. I expect a tough and teak Caroline Dubois to come out and do the business.
All right. This is probably the only fight of the night that's got a knockout on it. That you can get a good odds for it. Caroline Dubois, rounds 1 to 3 is about 5-1, rounds 3 to 6, 6-1, and you can even get 11 to 2 on rounds 1 to 6. So anything after that, the odds, go up. So again, everything, Shin's got it all to do on a weak round against a very hard-hitting Caroline Dubois. Let's see how she gets on. The bell's gone.
Yeah.
And it's Dubois who is already forced her against the ropes, but not throwing anything as of yet. Just her southpaw stance, keeping that right hand as a ranger.
She's going to be careful here with Bo Mi Re Shin because she can box. The Korean can box, and she's told her what she's going to do. So hopefully Caroline's downloaded the data already, knows what she's about, knows how she's going to come in with them counter shots, and will be too smart for her and too strong for her.
The female Inuit, You know,
She looks like a new age, don't she, to be fair, a little bit. She does. Give her the bowl cut, get a bowl on her head and cut round it like the mothers used to do back in the 80s. We've
she's
got
very,
Inoue in the ring.
very light on her feet, very light on her feet, and she's got a nice left jab which she shoots out, but she's been matched so far with. Oh, she just got caught coming in there with a right by Dubois. Had a look at Dubois. She didn't follow up, but now she's resorting back to throwing jabs. Comes in again. Big right from Dubois.
Big body shot. Oh, big shot from Sweet
Oh,
Caroline.
that Skin felt that on the chin. All right.
She did. And to
Another
the body as
one.
well. She went under the body, then over the top. It was a beautiful two-punch combination.
Yeah, shin's coming in, but her hands are down when she does punch, and she's open for the counter. There's a couple of nice jabs there from Shin. Dubois.
She's a good boxer with Shin. It's Bo Mi Re Shin.
He's got a nice style.
She's a good
He's got
boxer.
a nice style.
It's just Caroline's got that dog in her, isn't she? She's got that banger in her. She's got that
Oh,
absolute animal instinct to kill.
absolutely. Caroline Dubois looks like she could go up a weight division or two. Oh,
Wouldn't surprise me.
coming in with a big right, tongue spins around. Shin nods to Caroline. She knows she lost that round.
Yeah. You could easily see Caroline at super light or even welter at some point.
Yeah, you can. She looks like she's got that scope to move up the divisions with a frame.
Are you giving that one to Sweet Caroline, though, the first round? I think we have to for the aggression.
Oh, yes, definitely. There's some clubbing right hands coming in from Caroline, and one particularly good left hand, which, Shin acknowledged to Caroline. So I'll give that round to Caroline Dubois.
Yeah, same as me, brother. They're just showing Natasha Jonas, Miss GB on the screen. Looking forward to her main event fight, which we'll be covering next. Me and Mr. Neutral on Boxing Media Hub, joined by the boxing man, hopefully, all the way from Canada. He'll be joining us for his boxing expertise on this main event fight from Royal Albert Hall. So let's see what happens here between Caroline Dubois and Bo Mi Re Shin, and then we'll move on to the main event of the evening.
Round two is underway. Caroline Dubois centre ring. Shin just backing off to the ropes. Dubois goes to the body.
Nice shot.
Keeping that right hand as a rangefinder. Shin comes in, commits, gets turned around. Flicking the jab.
Caroline said the other day, Mr. Neutral, if she beats me in a dream, she better wake up and apologise. Reminded me of Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean?
It's absolutely.
Who does she think she is to beat me? If she wakes up in a dream and she's beat me, she better apologise. I love that from Caroline Dubois. That uber confidence, that super duper confidence. That's what we need to see from our girls right now. They're paving the way for these 2-minute rounds, and they're paving the way for the beautiful sport of female boxing.
Shin got countered there beautifully. She tried to dive in with a left right. An uppercut there got through the middle by Dubois. Shin backs off. Dubois comes in again, goes to the body, 2 shots. Shin.
Nice work from Sweet Caroline.
It was nice work, but Shin sort of backed off, didn't come up with anything of her own, and now he's got a left hand just out in the middle.
Keeping it in her face, and she's just waving it in her face.
Dubois comes round the side, misses with that.
Referees don't allow that as well. Some referees are calling on that, just keeping it there. You can use it as a rangefinder. You can't just stick it in her face and hold it there. That's a dog move.
Dubois with a beautiful right-left counter the body shot there before. Shin, though, bouncing on the toes, trying to close that gap. Not working as she comes in. She's getting countered left, right, and centre by Dubois. 3-shot combination was off there.
It's a little bit scrappy from Bo Mi Re Shin at the moment.
She took her eye off the referee. She was watching the referee. Oh, a bit of a calamity at the end of that round. A shot come in from Dubois. Shin looked at the ref, and as she looked at the ref, Dubois come in and hit him.
Every right to do so.
Down on the pipe, then starts fighting back, but the bell went. Another round.
Every right to do that, mate. Defend yourself at all times until the ref tells you otherwise.
You can't just stop, look at the referee, and expect him to say something.
Exactly. You got to
and not
continue. You got
defend
to fight
yourself.
on. Caroline Dubois was well within her rights there to punch Bo Mi Re Shin in the face.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of
Defend
comedy
yourself
there
at
from
all
Jen at
times.
the end of that round, the Korean, but
2018 for Caroline Dubois so far, brother, isn't it?
yes, absolutely.
Interesting.
Will Shin have the bit between her teeth coming out for round 3 after being let down by the referee? She's nodding to her corner now. She looks like she means business now. Here we go, round 3.
Joe says, ref, she hit me. That's pretty much what it was from Bo Mi Re Shin there, mate. Thank you, Joe, for tuning in.
And it's
Here we
Shin.
go, guys. Round 3. We're underway.
And it's
Sweet
Shin.
Caroline Dubois against Bo Mi Re Shin. WBC lightweight world title on hand here at Royal Albert Hall. Let's see what happens here. Who's going to take the lead now? Who's going to take advantage of this situation and take this fight to where it needs to be for that person to win this match? Caroline Dubois looks the sharper, but Bo Mi Re Shin's a game live opponent in there. She's throwing, she's trying.
She is
When
trying.
she's not begging the ref.
She threw about 2-3 combinations, and Caroline Dubois slipped them beautifully.
And then the old Muhammad Ali shuffle.
Shin come out with quite angry at the start of this round, but she slowed down now as Dubois has found home quite a number of times in the first minute of this round. Moving on to the second minute now. Shin calmed down a wee bit, got a bit of composure, flicking out the jab to Dubois, who's keeping her elbows down, her guard up, and just waiting for Shin to make a mistake, as she did there. Left, right went over the shoulder, but then Shin catches Caroline with the left. Caroline goes to the
Nice
body.
body work from Caroline.
Left from the right. There's
It was
another
lovely. Went left to the body,
left.
then right around the solar. That was nice.
Dubois
Caroline started to let her hands go.
She's shown good accuracy in this round as Shin tries desperately to outmuscle Caroline in the clinch, but still comes forward. Caroline Dubois round the side with a body punch, goes down the middle with a left body punch. Shin takes it well. End of the round, another Dubois round for me.
Yeah, it's got to be, mate. It's got to be 3-0 to Caroline Dubois. It's got
Yeah.
to be. Although that was the closest round of the bout so far. Shin definitely had a go in that one.
She had a go, but I feel she's losing composure. She's losing her rag.
Too ragged. She's a bit too ragged.
I think she's losing, I said, a composure in a boxing match, which is suicidal. You must stay calm and composed and not let anger and emotion get to you, which is inevitable sometimes in boxing. And I've seen many, many, many wonderful fights where boxers have lost their temper and then end up getting knocked out.
Yeah, but the same thing I think will happen to Conor Benn come Chris Eubank Jr.
Well, yeah, absolutely classic example if that happens.
Yeah, I can see it happening. I can see it happening because of his hot head. He's too invested in it. He's too emotionally invested. Anyway, back to this one. Round number 4. Here we go. Caroline Dubois, Bo Mi Re Shin for the WBC lightweight world title here on Boxing Media Hub with Jam and Mr. Neutral. To everyone tuning in, please do head over to YouTube and give us a subscribe. We really appreciate y'all.
Well, there's one thing you can say about Shin. She is game, trying to keep her form. Comes in response to a counter punch left, right from Shin of Dubois. But it's Dubois working the body now, and Shin trying to come round the side with lefts and rights. Both catch each other.
Big shot from Dubois.
But it was Shin who come out the worst of it, still coming forward. Dubois tucking up against the ropes now, waiting for the Shin attack. It comes, she slips, comes back out, left, right from Dubois. Oh, another left, right there again.
Nice combination.
And Shin comes back with a shot round the side. Oh, nice exchange there between the two of them. And they're both now throwing with some spite.
Starting to get a bit tasty here now, bro, isn't it? It's getting a bit tasty.
40 seconds to go. Dubois, uppercut through the middle. Shin responds, left, right, and up the middle herself. Oh, it's getting tasty in there now. Dubois tucks up, comes through the body. Close quarter fighting at its best here from these two females. The IBF contender Shin is bringing the fight to Caroline Dubois in round 4. By far her best round, but gets countered again from Dubois. Oh, and Dubois rocks her back. Oh, that was a big punch and takes another right down the pipe. The nose is gone from Shin by the looks of it. Got another big right from Dubois.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful work from
Oh,
Dubois.
Jim was doing so well in that round, but then the big power shots in the last 20, 30 seconds from Dubois was.
Veer says Dubois clinching so much. I'm not so sure about that, mate. I think it's just to like grab her to move around her because Shin's coming in with the low pocket punches.
That's
but I get your
absolutely
point.
right.
How are you scoring that one, Mr. Neutral? You go into the Caroline Dubois on that?
Yeah, but only just.
Yeah, it was very, very fine margin in that round. That was the closest of the fight so far, for sure. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning us. We've got 130 here now, tuning in on Boxing Media Hub. If you're watching on LinkedIn or you're watching on X, head over to YouTube, give us a subscribe, follow Mr. Neutral on all his socials, man. The man's bringing you bare commentary. He does interviews, he goes to shows. He's a magic man in boxing. So stick with Mr. Neutral, stick with Boxing Media Hub. We love y'all and appreciate y'all. Here we go for round number 5, guys. Let's do this.
Here we go. And after a mandatory defence, this fight is turning into a cracker between these two boxers. The one from South Korea, the challenger, Shin, up against the double belt holder, Caroline Dubois. But they're exchanging now once again in the first 30 seconds of this fight, and it's Dubois who's probably come off the slightly the better of these exchanges as she's finding some success through the guard of Shin. But Shin is bringing the fight to Dubois. Oh, nice combination from Shin, hits home. Dubois circles round. Shin attacks again with the right, but goes over the shoulder of Dubois. Referee separates them. Nice exchange once again. The range from both of them is finding home. Shin is matching Dubois now. But again, ragged over the shoulder. Dubois comes back with another right through the guard.
She looks lively now, don't she, Bo Mi Re Shin? She's up for this now.
She's bringing the fight, but she's walking into some shots from Caroline Dubois, but still violently coming back with shots herself. It is
impressive
good
in this round. She's definitely impressive in this round, Mr. Neutral. She's done a lot better in this round so far for me.
But look at this. This is the work in the last 30 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-piece combo there from Caroline Dubois. That was sexy work.
That's what wins the round, James. When she does that at the end of the last 30 seconds, she just
steals the eyes of the judges, brother. Steals the eyes of the judges.
From Shin as she finishes strongly at the end of this round as Shin walks into another big left.
Referee's getting in the way now.
Oh, beautiful exchange. She's tough girl, this Shin. Very tough.
She is. Teak tough, man. Teak tough. How you scoring that one, Mr. Neutral?
I tried to give it to Shin. I really do. I tried.
But it's got to be a CD.
It's just that last 30 seconds, 9, 10 punches comes in, just totally nullifies the first minute, 30 seconds of the round. But it isn't compelling viewing now. Here at the Royal Albert Hall.
It's really warming up, my brother. It's really warming up. This is excellent action. Bo Mi Re Shin's playing that part in this as well. It's not all Caroline Dubois, although she's picked up every round in our opinion. Bo Mi Re Shin has definitely done her bit in this fight. She's involved in this fight. She's having her say in this fight. Just not quite doing enough to nick the rounds as of yet, according to me and Mr. Neutral.
Yeah, it's a valiant effort.
Exactly. Pick the words right out of me, mate. Valiant effort. A valiant attempt, just coming up a little bit shy at the moment.
Absolutely, James. And you can see why she is an IBF ranked contender.
Definitely, mate. And the #1 contender for the WBC too. She's the Mando. So, yeah, she's definitely a live broad, a live girl on this one.
Yeah, you can't be bad if you get to that level, can you, James?
That's it, matey. That's it. People think because of her record, 18, 2 and 3, people think she's no good. But trust me, mate, this girl can fight. You don't get to the stage she's at if you can't fight.
you can see how she's won her fights before with a grit and output and a style.
Yeah,
But
like I say, it's a broad like horizon of people who can be involved in these title fights. But to become mandatory, you've got to be special. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but then again, you look at the levels involved. The Sky viewers here have given all 5 rounds to Dubois, as same
Yeah,
as us.
same
The
as us.
level when you get to this and you see that Dubois pings her off the counter, quicker to the punch, down the middle, round the side, to the body. You can see the levels, even as experienced as Shin is, but she's still bringing the fight. She eats another right jab down the middle because her left hand is far too low
And
to
you've
try.
seen the acknowledgement as well. Bo Mi Re Shin gave her a little nod as if to say good shot. You know what I mean?
And
When they do that, you know it means it hurt.
yeah, slip counter right hand across from Dubois, hit home. The hair of the South Korean woman was flashing around when you see the impact. But again, she's belligerent. She's walking down Dubois, but she's eating punches as she comes in. She's not throwing enough in this round. And once again, Caroline Dubois counters 2, 3, 4 shots. Shin comes back, 2, 3 shots of her own. This is better work from Shin,
It
but it's not
is.
enough to take the round. I'm sorry. And the
No, it's
nose,
another CD round. Another CD for
and
sure.
the nose has opened up again from Shin. That could be a problem. But so far, it's looking good for Caroline Dubois as
It
we see
is.
pictures of Lauren Price.
It's going to be a
And
complete shutout, Mr. Neutral. I think this is going to be a complete shutout. It's going to be a complete 190 job for Caroline Dubois here.
it should be. She's such a big favourite to win this, but Shin battling away, trying to do her best, keeping the fight honest, keeping Caroline honest. And yeah, she's doing really well. But as far as surviving
Yeah.
this
That's
far,
what it is. She's in survival mode, is Bo Mi Re Shin. And then after
yeah.
this, guys, we've got coming up Natasha Jonas, Miss GB, against Lauren Price, the Welsh Dragon. They're coming up next for the IBF, WBA, IBO, WBC, and Ring Magazine world titles. So the unified titles on the line. It's going to be a big, big fight. Make sure you join us on the next link for that. After this one's finished, we've still got 4 to go here. We're in the 7th. Let's do this.
Oh, as Shin went to launch a right, Caroline come under, left hand to
Gone
the
with a body
body.
shot.
Beautiful
Lovely
work.
little one.
But
We're in
Shen
round 7
still
here for the
belligerent,
comments.
still. Oh, she's just at a 2-punch combination, but still comes at Caroline throwing bunches of punches, but none of them are hitting. Referee separates them once again. Shin straight back into the body, comes upstairs for 2, 3-punch combination. Dubois eats a right there from Shin.
She's giving her everything, Bo Mi Re Shin. She's really putting it on the line here. She's going all out. A real tough
Dubois,
Korean, this Bo Mi Re Shin. She really is South Korean.
the tough as nails. But
30
Dubois,
years old. She's still got a lot to prove in the game. She still wants to have a career, so she's putting it all on the line here against Sweet Caroline Dubois, who's age 24 from the
oh,
United Kingdom. Oh, big left hand there from Sweet Caroline, though. That put
you
her in a
can
place
see
for a
that.
moment.
Oh my goodness. And Shin took it so well, but she's eating shots as desperately hard as she's trying to land on Caroline. She's getting the odd success, but she's been outlanded in response on the counter.
She's being
Again,
pieced up, bro, as they call it. Pieced up.
and Caroline, slick movement round the ring now, goes to the body yet again. Shin slows down, guard up, right cross from Dubois. Shin comes in with a left cross and gets countered with two, 3 shots again. Back to the centre of the ring. Shin still walking her down. Gets Caroline with a right at the end.
Oh, big shot on the buzzer there as well, right at the end of the
It
klaxon
was
went.
right on the buzzer, but I still give that one to Caroline Dubois.
Yeah, this is a complete shutout for Sweet Caroline Dubois so far. With 1 round to go, guys, here for the WBC Lightweight World title from the Royal Albert Hall. It's a tremendous show. Every fight has been absolutely epic, honestly. The most impressive for me, though, Mr. Neutral, Caris Artingstall's the way she handled Raven Chapman. Wasn't she something spectacular?
Absolutely. Fran Hennessy as well. Been brilliant tonight.
Yeah, Fran Hennessy, yeah, she was fantastic. But, like, overall performance, I've got to give it to Caris
Oh,
Artingstall
yeah.
over Raven Chapman for me. But, of course, we've got the big one to come yet. We've got Lauren Price, Natasha Jonas, Miss GB against the Welsh Dragon. We're going to be seeing history made tonight. The young Welsh Dragon against the veteran 41-year-old Natasha Jonas for all them marbles. It's going to be tremendous, mate, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see how this one comes up.
You don't get many undisputed fights in boxing in the female categories unless it's Clarissa Shields. And yes, we got one tonight.
A big one.
Can't wait for that one. Performance of the night, I have to agree with you, is Clarissa Artingstall at this stage of the card.
Yeah,
another
here
great.
for the comments. This is 10-rounder. Yeah, all the female fights are always 10-rounders, mate. Unless Amanda Serrano orders a 12-rounder, but she normally gets no reaction to it. But yeah, all female fights are 10 2-minute rounds, brother.
All right. Well,
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're over here on Boxing Media Hub. We do appreciate every single one of you. And any comments you put in after the chat, we'll respond to any shows you want us to cover. Doesn't have to just be boxing. We'll do bare knuckle fights. Whatever you want, you let us know. Me and Mr. Neutral and Joel have got you covered.
Shen is so tough. I'll give her that. She just takes shots and still comes forward. She's got that Asian toughness about her. It's brilliant to watch from a boxing perspective.
Just to answer here for the comments, mate, it's on Sky Sports and it's on Sky Showcase. So if you've got Freeview Sky, it's on there, or Sky Sports. But if you're in America, it's on Rife TV, or Canada, Rife TV, RIFE TV. And it's free to watch, mate.
Well, this round 8 has been a messy. It's probably been the messiest round of the fight so far. But again, I'm just in awe of Shin's durability and resilience and coming forward, and in the face of torrential punches coming at her.
She's never been stopped, bro. She's never been stopped. She's a tough girl. She's a tough girl.
You can see why. And Via says, still thinking they won't make the distance. Via, I think you're absolutely right. I think it does go the distance. I doubted Miss Shin's chin. Let's try and say that with a straight face.
Bo Mi Re Shin TV.
And she has surprised me.
If you're in the USA or Canada, it's Rife TV, matey. Yeah, and I think you can get it on YouTube, I believe. If you're in the United States or Canada, they're showing it for the first time, like a British show, a female show in the US and Canada. So good luck finding that, my brother. I hope you find it. Yeah, it's not on DAZN, brother. It's not on DAZN. Well, thank you for tuning in with us anyway, guys. And we're going into the final round here between Caroline Dubois and Bo Mi Re Shin. Here we go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Oh, sorry, we're only in the 9th. How did I think it was a 10th already? I was jumping the gun there. I was jumping the gun thinking it was the bloody 10th already.
Well, clash of heads there in this round so far, first 20 seconds. Shin
I've already bloody scored a round. That's not even happened yet. How did I manage that? I've scored 9 rounds already. And we're only in the 9th now.
Shin trying to unload.
Oh, there you go. I missed the 5th out. I've missed the 5th. That's why.
Shin's trying to unload bombs on Dubois, who's moving around the ring, trying to stay away from Shin's onslaught. Dubois trying to pick her off. Shin
working to the body now, isn't she? She's going to the body, really trying to pay dividends on them body shots to slow Bo Mi Re Shin down.
Shin put a lot of effort into that first minute of this round, slowing down now, and now Dubois picking her shots at not at will, but with accuracy when the opportunity presents. But Shin, I'm just again admiring the way she comes forward. taking body shots and shots upstairs. She's just so hard to be, put down, and I can see why she overawes her opponents. That she's taking where she's gone the distance. She just overawes them. And if it wasn't for Dubois' superior skill set, Dubois would be overawed. This girl is non-stop.
Bo Mi Re Shin's coming in at Caroline here. She's having a real crack at her now.
I know, but it's wild stuff. It's wild.
It is. She's missing quite a bit.
Oh,
she's putting the pressure on.
She just
the Rife TV with a capital R and no gap. It was RIFE. I think it might have even been .TV. That's where I heard it was being showed in the States and in Canada, mate. So have a look. Just type in Jonas versus Price on your local area and it should come up. I imagine it'll be on YouTube, brother, unless there's a channel called Rife TV. I don't know, because I just know what I've been told from a few people. But yeah, after that round, guys, that's another 10 rounds for Dubois, another 10-9. So we're going into the final round here with Caroline Dubois winning every single round. I don't think there's any debate about that, Mr. Neutral, is there, brother?
And Dubois, she is looking done in the corner there. Shane McGuigan trying desperately to give us some instructions, and Caroline's got her eyes closed. So she's up on her feet now.
She shattered, didn't she?
She was absolutely shattered. I'm talking about that onslaught from Shin. I keep telling you, the pressure that she keeps showing round after round, coming forward, even when she's getting tagged.
Shin's come out firing here as well. She's come after Caroline here. She's come out with all guns blazing.
She's possessed, the guns are blazing, but the referee's trying to keeping her hands up.
Saying she's pushing her down, she's pulling her down.
Shen's going for the knockout. You can tell she has caught Dubois on a couple of occasions in this round already, in about the 100 punches that Shen has thrown so far. She's swinging left to right.
Caroline looks tired here. Caroline looks in trouble.
She's taking shots from Shen.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Shen is absolutely working her to death here, and Dubois is hanging on.
She needs to hold on here, does Caroline Dubois. She looks gassed. She looks gassed.
Absolutely.
I don't think she's trained hard enough for this.
Unbelievable resilience from Shen. Oh, back on Dubois.
She has flipped the script.
And Dubois showing that British grit, trying to come back, but Shen is doing up the one that's pulling her around the ring. Referee separates them. Back comes Shen. Dubois catches with a left right. Shen's chin's rocking, but she's still being the aggressor, still. And Dubois hanging on a bit now. Dubois lets her hands go. Shen lets her hands go. Oh, it's an absolute slugfest in this 10th round.
Oh, my God. What is Caroline doing here?
She is absolutely fighting for her life in this 10th round. As Shen
just grabbed her onto her, just grabbed her and took the win. What is she doing? She gets herself knocked out of this race.
She's got nothing to give. My goodness, what a round. And I have to give the last round to Shen.
That's Bo Mi Re Shin's first round of the fight, in my opinion.
What a fight. What a round. And Caroline Dubois got took to the trenches.
She did, but she shouldn't have had to. She shouldn't have had to, man. She should have been dealt. She should have dealt with that. She was already 9 rounds up. Why would you go to the trenches in the 10th round with a risk of getting knocked out like that? That is a foolish, juvenile move by Caroline Dubois, and something that along the lines in the future will get her knocked the fuck out. That is a silly, childish move. She had the fight won. Why would you go into the trenches and start swinging hell for leather with an opponent who's getting the better of you in the 10th and final round? That is ridiculous. Honestly, I don't want to see her like that again. She could have just closed that out, grabbed her up, and won that fight. Yeah, it's good for entertainment, but for her career, she could have got sparked.
Anything.
You know what I mean? She could have got sparked there. What is she doing? Throwing down when you're already 10 rounds up, nine rounds up. Pointless.
But it showed resilience. She didn't want to go running around the ring, staying away from her.
Oh, that right hand, you see it over the top from Bo Mi Re Shin. Caught her flush, and Dubois did not like that. She put her hand down and said, come on, but you know, can see she's hurt, and then she comes in with another one. Dubois was ready to go there, Mr. Neutral.
Another minute, and she might go.
Caroline needs, if this was 3-minute rounds, she'd have been took. And that's the problem. You don't play around when you're 9 rounds up. You wrap the bitch up, you do what you gotta do to get that win. You don't play games like that. You don't play games like that. You just don't do it. You don't play games like that. That is sloppy from Dubois, and I'm very disappointed in that performance in that 10th round. Very, very disappointed. Honestly, she could, if that was someone stronger, she'd have been took there. She'd have been took out.
If
And we'll be
anyone,
talking about her losing her O. Never mind the draw last time.
if anyone's stronger than Shin at the 10th round after a slugfest like that,
they'd have knocked her out. They'd have knocked the spark out.
But I don't think there's another Shin like that.
I just can't believe she did that. I can't believe she risked it all in the 10th round when you're 9 rounds up. Come on, that's, you know, what does Sky Nicholson do when she's 9 rounds up? She dances around, looks pretty, and just keeps on that jab. That's what top level boxers do when they're winning 9 rounds to zip. You don't go and play around like that.
Well, the viewers give the last 2 rounds to Shin.
We give her the last one. We give her the last one, but comfortably as well. So yeah, I'll call it a 10-8. Fuck it, let's have it. You know what I mean? I was really disappointed in her performance in that last round. That was very worrying to see her do that. Imagine against a bigger puncher, as you said, Mr. Neutral. She gets herself clapped up doing that. Maybe we need to stop the hype train a wee bit and wheel it back a bit. Because she clearly ain't ready for the top table if that's how she acts in the 10th round. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say. I love Caroline Dubois, but she obviously ain't ready for the world title fight, the big outcome fights, the unifications and that. Imagine Beatrice Ferreira in that 10th round. And she's giving away that kind of ground and letting get smacked up like that. She gets took.
As I said, I don't think there's anyone that can match Shin's A, her durability, B, her punch output. You know, I think Shin is probably very underrated. And I'd like to see Shin up against these opponents that Caroline Dubois has got to face.
Caroline Dubois has got it on points anyway, mate, but it was a lot closer the week before.
Yeah.
It was a lot closer. I didn't even get the scorecards, but it was a lot closer the week before, brother.
I don't know.
I missed the scorecards. I was too busy ranting.
Thank you, boss man.
Hey, one of them had it 95-95. One of the scorecards was 95-95. Not even joking. One of them had it 95 apiece.
Well, I think he needs firing.
I think one was 97-93, I think I heard, but I don't know what the other one was. But the crowd were oohing and booing and ahhing. So it was close. They gave it close.
Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed that fight. Really good fight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming on to Boxing Media Hub, watching with myself and Mr. Jam's Boxing Chat. Don't forget
Caroline Dubois won, mate. She won on points.
Yeah, she won comfortably on points. But like Jam said...
one judge had it 95-95, so not comfortably.
As I said, he needs looking at. Yeah, I thought it was a great performance for Shin. And, you know, I don't think people should look too badly down on Dubois because Shin would give many five
for
boxes.
the first 9 rounds, Mr. Neutral, she was fantastic. It was just that last round is where I worried. That last round, she shouldn't be acting like that in the 10th round when you're 9 rounds up, in my opinion. You need to learn from that and learn that you don't go toe-to-toe with someone who's willing to slug with you when you're already winning the fight, because that's how you get your clock cleaned.
Yeah,
but that's for another day. Anyway, thank you for tuning in on Boxing Media Hub. We'll be back in a minute for Jonas against Price, the main event of the evening. It's on a different link on Boxing Media Hub. Join me and Mr. Neutral then. God bless everyone in the chat. We appreciate every single one of you. Mr. Neutral, God bless. I'll see you in a moment.